Hey everyone, welcome to Deep Fit with our second week of extras. So, we are going to be working on breath and releasing tension in the hips. So, go ahead and join me on the ground, on your back. Hopefully, you have some nice, comfortable, loose clothing on. Just hug both knees into the chest. So, once we're in our pose, we're going to take about 4 rounds of breath. Just start by hugging your knees in. And what I want us to do, really, you can take any type of breathing pattern that you would like, but I'm going to be breathing in for equal counts. My thought right now is I'll go for about 6 counts in and 6 counts out, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut for the duration of both. So we do have the tendency to hold a lot of tension and anxiety and stress in our hips. So today we're going to try and get some breath work done and some opening and release through the hips. So I've also found that whenever I am trying to get things open or stretched, especially in these little sessions where the goal is to release tension and stress, to just allow the body to hang out wherever it ends up, not pushing my stretch, not being aggressive or forceful, but for once, just allowing everything to happen as it comes. So you're going to start with your feet together and your knees opening out wide. And then you can do whatever feels good on your arms. I'm going to open mine out wide. Breathe in nice and deep. Take whatever amount of count you would like. And then feel the breath float over the back of the throat. Exhale all the way. As you exhale, just try your best to release tension and anxiety in the hips. Maybe try to understand or think about what is causing tension. And then you can accept what is if there's no way around it and just sit in it for the time being. Or you can decide if there's something that you need to do or adjust to help manage it. Sometimes managing is a little bit easier than fixing, more doable. One more round. And exhale completely. Okay, take your hands and push your knees back together. And then fold your left ankle on top of the right knee. You're going to interlace your hands behind your right thigh and pull into your body. And just get that figure 4 stretch again, trying not to force. And if you would like, you can shimmy over to a wall or a couch or a bench, something you can place your right foot on, and just give you a little bit of extra support. So depending on how tight you are, or maybe how far away your leg is from your hands, you could get more relaxing stretch through using a wall. All right, place your foot on the ground and then switch to the other side. Right ankle crosses over your left knee, interlace your hands behind your left thigh, and then pull in towards your chest and toward your torso, however is comfortable. Try to keep focus on the same thing. So finding focus is a huge part of the benefit and the kickback for breath work and meditation. So it's trying to keep your mind focused on one thing, generally in the body, unless you would prefer to focus on the feelings in the air, the cold, cold or the warmth or a breeze, whatever you have going on. If your mind begins to wander, no big deal. When you realize that your mind has wandered, just bring it back to whatever you decided to focus on. So for me, it's my tension in the right hip. As I exhale, I'm just trying to release that tension. Let's go one more breath, counting in and out. All right, we're going to switch into a happy baby. So depending on how tight you are, you can just wrap your hands around your knees like this, pulling your hips open and away from the midline. Otherwise, see if you can grab the inside of your feet, putting a little bit of pressure on the bottom of the foot and pulling your knees down toward the ground. Or I like to take my arms from the inside and wrap them around to the outside of the foot and then pull down. So again, just relax. Don't force the stretch. Just relax. Okay, release. Rock and roll your way up. Fold your left foot underneath and have your heel come as close to the hip as possible. And then you're going to fold your right leg up and over the top so that the right foot is on the ground. Then you can take your left arm and wrap around your left leg, maybe even clipping the outside of the elbow to the outside of the thigh. Plant your right hand behind. Make sure you're twisting from your mid back. With your exhale, just melt tension that may be happening in the hips. So adjust the pose if you need to create less tension, more relaxed. Okay, and let's switch to the other side. You're going to bring your right foot onto the ground, folding behind to your left hip, and then the left leg over the top. Plant your left hand behind. Inhale, lift nice and tall, and then exhale and find your twist. Just relax and release through your quads, your hips, your neck, your jaw. All right. And then the last one is going to be an open seated split, spread eagle. Put your feet nice and wide, legs nice and wide on the ground. Lift up nice and high. Perhaps a more comfortable seated position would be here with your hands behind, or depending on your flexibility and what's going on in your hips, you can fold forward. Notice how those inner thighs feel, the left compared to the right. Notice what's going on in your hip flexors as you breathe in and as you exhale. All right, push yourself up. You can either plant your hands in front or behind. We're going to take one more deep inhale. Hold it and then open your mouth and let it go. All right, fantastic job. Keep doing that this week, either on your own or with me, or you can find another video or guided hip opener, hip tension release that you like. And I will see you again soon.